Guys, I think I figured out how to fix the New York Yankees. All right, guys. So if you haven't been following the World Series, well, the Blue Jays are leading the Dodgers 3-2 in the series, and they're going back to Toronto on Friday. So what's happening? Well, throughout this World Series, it's been a big turn of events. The Dodgers have been upset, and historically a really good series. I mean, this has been a phenomenal series. There's been one 18-inning game where it ended in a Freddie Freeman walk-off home run for the Dodgers. But the Blue Jays took one of two at Toronto when they started off because the Blue Jays actually had the better record. The Dodgers only won 93 games. The Blue Jays won 94. So they had home field, and they took one at Toronto. Dodgers won one. Then they went to L.A. They're tied 1-1. And then L.A. won the first one. Oh, no, sorry. Toronto won the first one. Then L.A. won the next one, which was the 18-inning one. And then Toronto, on the back of Trey Savage, a rookie who only played 3 games in the regular season, got 11 strikeouts, no walks, and pitched like 6 innings. And Ohtani, he got tired. I mean, you played 18 innings the day before. You're pitching the day after. I mean, it's a lot of work, but, they try to push him, and the Dodgers lost. They lost, sadly. So, or good. I mean, look, if you're a Yankees fan, I think you should be rooting for the Dodgers just because. I'm sorry. No, I don't root for the Dodgers. I meant if you're a Yankees fan, you should be rooting for the Blue Jays because number one, Don Mattingly is a coach over there. So if the Blue Jays win the World Series, he gets a ring, and also the Blue Jays won't repeat. There's something special about the Yankees that they were the last team to repeat. So I want to keep that, because that's the only thing we have going for us, apparently. So what's wrong with the Yankees, and how are the Blue Jays so much better than the Yankees? Because if you look at the regular season, they actually ended up with the same record. It's just the Blue Jays beat them in the tiebreaker. So what's wrong with the Yankees that they just can't make it to the promised land, while the Blue Jays, they just had this, insane year. So I think it's 2 things. So I think it's the way the approach the hitters have to the plate. So the Blue Jays, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. The Blue Jays, they take their pitches, they foul pitches off, they're really scrappy. They do not take anything for granted. They take everything out of a pitcher. They make the pitcher work. They make that pitcher earn their out. And they don't strike out a lot. They don't strike out a lot. I think the strikeout percentage on the Blue Jays is like 11%, 13%. And the Yankees like 23%. So that's almost 10% more strikeouts, which is insane. And the thing is that it works in the postseason. And you might be thinking, like, you saw the regular season records and like they're close. And I still would say that the Yankees are close to the Blue Jays in terms of like how close they are to winning a World Series, but it feels like they're way further away because the Blue Jays play such a different brand of baseball that is completely different from the Yankees. I mean, it's, the Yankees are getting beaten out in every which way. Like, it feels like the Yankees and the Blue Jays are very different, and every way that they're different, the Blue Jays are better in. Like, the Yankees have, they hit the most home runs, but that doesn't really matter in the postseason. Like, it works throughout 162 games, but once you get into the postseason, you're only playing 3, 5, 7-game series. So you have to really work to get some of these pitches and hits, because you're going against way better pitching. You're going against the best pitching, actually, that the league has to offer. So you can't just, hit home runs the whole day. And I'm not saying the Yankees can't hit good pitching, but it's way easier to try to, put the ball in play. Even just, I never understood the idea that a strikeout is good because you didn't hit into a double play. What does that even mean? I mean, you put the ball in play, there's a mistake, bingo bongo, you're on first base. So That makes no sense to me. Like, it really makes no sense to me. And so the Blue Jays, they do that very well. Unlike the Dodgers, the reason why the Yankees lost to the Dodgers last year was because the Dodgers did what the Yankees did, but better. So they hit home runs and they also played clean baseball. Rather, with the Yankees, they just kind of hit home runs and played baseball. And the Blue Jays, their managing and their coaching is really good. I want to say that, like, this is more not like a Blue Jay thing and more of just a sports-wide thing, like even across the basketball, NFL, MLB, NHL. Well, I'm not sure about NHL, but I know NBA, NFL, and MLB, where the coaches, they're not allowed to coach anymore. So the coaching is just, the coaches are trying to be your friend, when sometimes you need that guy to say, hey, look, I need you to run the first. I don't need you to jog. You're being paid millions of dollars to run to first. Just do that. Running 90 feet to first base 4 times a game is not going to kill you. Maybe 5 times. It's not going to kill you. Just run to first. And play the game hard. Play a good, clean baseball game. If you can't do that, then you get benched. Even if you're a better player. Like, even if you're a good player, send a message. You're not going to play if you don't play good, if you don't play hard. So, you could have all the talent, but you got to still work. I mean, it's not, just anybody goes. So I think that the Blue Jays, they do that very well. They play hard. They foul pitches off. They just do everything right. They just do everything right. They play how the Yankees used to play. And it sucks because this is what the Yankees need to be playing as. And I'm rooting for you should also be rooting for the Blue Jays because they play differently. They play how everyone wants people to play. You want your team to play like the Blue Jays. Not only because they're winning the World Series, because they're winning the World Series the right way. So I'm just saying the Blue Jays, they have a pretty good roster. They have a lot of good pieces. None of them are really superstars, other than maybe Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and George Springer. But other than them, I mean, there's no superstars on the Blue Jays, and they could really have a good chance of winning the World Series. And if they do, hey, maybe the Yankees, they catch on, like, hey, maybe we should get some players that put the ball in play. And I'm not saying that the Yankees are doing anything like wrong per se. Well, they are, because I just explained it to you. But I'm saying that the Yankees could do what the Blue Jays do, but 10 times better. 10 times better. You just get every superstar that could do that on your team. I mean, you're the Yankees. So you just, money buys anything. And next thing you know, we should be winning 6 World Series in a row. If you think about it, that's what the Dodgers were trying to do. Only the Dodgers, they were going like the Yankee route, high home run, high strikeout, but they play good baseball, pretty much. But the thing is that the Yankees, they just don't play clean baseball, and it sucks. And the Yankees also can't hit like pitching when you're going for home runs all the time. So it sucks, but it is what it is. Another thing that the Yankees need to start doing, I don't know how they need to do it, but the Japanese players need to start coming to New York. I don't know how you're going to do it, but there used to be a time where, I mean, you had Hideki Irabu, Masahiro Tanaka, Hideki Matsui, and they were all Yankees. I mean, Ichiro was a Mariner, but like the big guys, they were all Yankees. And then now you have Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Roki Sasaki, and Shohei Ohtani, and they're all Dodgers. So I don't know what you need to do there. I'm not sure if there's anything you could do because Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the Yankees offered him pretty much the same thing that the Dodgers did, and he chose the Dodgers. So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know how you're feeling about the World Series. I'm really liking it. I want the Blue Jays to win. I really do. I don't like the Dodgers. I don't want the Dodgers to repeat. I don't want the Dodgers to win. The Blue Jays, I'm more okay with. I'm more okay with winning because there was no beef between Yankees and the Blue Jays. Like I don't have this hatred to the Blue Jays. It's just kind of like they're better. They're better. And for people who say like, oh, how could they like celebrate in the way they did and play New York in the Visitors Clubhouse and partying and all that stuff, buddy, they won. They can do whatever they want. You want them to stop that? Guess what you do? You win. You beat them, which the Yankees couldn't do. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace.